How much money do you need to be happy in America in the year 2020? That's a great question, and I am here, your hustling homie, to give you some answers, or at least something to think about.
I be hustling, I stay hustling, I be hustling, what it cost is.
I am your platform partner, your hustling homie, one and only Jackson, all about making things happen, addicted to action. And right now, this is your hustling headquarters, and I want to answer the question of how much does it really take for you to be happy? Right now in America, so many people are hustling, bustling, grinding, trying to make moves so they can live this quote-unquote American dream. People are all over Instagram selling anything they can to put themselves in a position so they can be happy. My question is, when you see your friends online and they got the nice watches or the nice clothes or the nice cars, homes, trips, are they really happy? This is something to think about. Now, this video, I'm going to talk about this really quick, hopefully in under 5 minutes. But also, I want to talk holistically about the topic of money in general to give you some things to think about. And first and foremost, I want to say this. We're living in an age where the concept of money and value is changing. Nobody want to struggle. Nobody want to be broke. Nobody wants to be in a position where, you know, if you can't feed yourself and you can't protect yourself, right? You want to have options because money is a tool. So we want to have this tool and utilize it. However, we got to realize the biggest thing that keeps people broke is not the amount of money you have, but if you are stuck within the ideas of caring about what other people think. That's the thing that will keep you in debt and keep you broke so long. So here's some of the things that I mean. A lot of people grew up in the 60s and the 70s and the 80s where they were not traveling across the world much. So it was more important to buy a big house and to buy a bunch of things to put in that house. And this is why we see people that will accumulate a bunch of bullshit, liabilities, meaning clothes, cars, stuff that don't make you money, but it make you look good, right? Problem with it, well, the thing that's different is now that stuff doesn't matter as much, mostly because we're living in a more digital age, and now value and money is being used for different things. It's about the technology that you have, because what you bought today may not even be useful next week, you know what I mean, next year. So now it's about more like minimalism. Like, you don't necessarily need the big house. There's a lot of people that are trading in their homes, which is not an asset, by the way. Sometimes homes make people go real broke depending on how you work that. We'll talk about that in another video. But a lot of people are trading in their homes because you got a home with all of this debt, all of this responsibility, and then what happens is you're stuck in that home and you can't move around. So some people are giving up the big home and purchasing 2 or 3 apartments in different states because it gives them the ability to be able to travel across the world, live a lighter life. How that's not necessarily suitcase lifestyle, but a lifestyle where you can be able to do what the hell you want to do, you know. And most people are working digitally, so they're not stuck in one job, meaning they can move because they're making money online. So I got to bring that up because what we view as money is changing. What we view as valuable is changing. In America, if you make $40,000, you're making in the top 15% of all the money across the globe, okay? $40,000 is the top 15% across the globe. Most people in other countries don't even make $5 a month in many other countries, okay? So you're winning. Also, if you make at least $400,000 in America, that means you are in the top like 5% of people making money across the world. The top 5% is $400,000. Now, what does this mean? You could be making $400,000 or you could be making $40,000 and still not be happy. You buying things that you own, but those things own you. And at the end of the day, you live in a life where you have regrets because you got all of this shit and you still depressed or with anxiety because it's like it don't even matter. You ain't even got friends, family, or none of that. This is why some people say they happiest when they broke. So what I'm going to say is this. How much money do you really need to make? Thank you, Dwayne. Finally, he's getting to the topic. Okay, first of all, it's about passive income. That's first and foremost. Passive income, meaning money that comes in by you not even doing any work. Meaning you getting paid from work you already did in the past. This is like if you own commercial real estate, people are paying you rent or companies are paying you rent, and then you getting that check coming in every single every month, or you getting passive and residual income for other things. We could talk about that in another video, but it's about how can you get, because your bills come every single month. You always got some type of bill or debt. So now you just really want to have passive income. That's what wealthy people do. So you want to learn about how to invest your time, and you want to put yourself in a position where you are free to be able to prioritize your life and say what really matters in my life, and put more attention on those things that matters most. Okay? And once you can do that, you put you in a position where you can now make more money, because now you have time freedom to think, to actually solve problems, and then you don't have to worry about competing with other people because you know your unique skill, superpower. You know what I mean? There's no need for the X-Men to really be fighting each other or compare themselves, because hey, Wolverine got claws and Cyclops got laser eyes that burn people up. So why are we trying to compete? Because we both cold in our own right, and you are good in your own right, but you just got to know your superpowers, and you start by first investing money that you have and gaining residual income, and you can start doing this immediately, and I'll talk to you about that in another video. But I would just encourage you to have enough money so that you can have the ability to start investing and getting some type of return, even if it's something small, whether it be a cryptocurrency, which is a speculative asset, we'll talk about that, or if it's real estate, or if it's you pooling your money with other people, or whatever it is. We'll talk about it, but this video is going too long. But I mainly want to just give you something to think about, is doing the things that you love, what really matters the most to you. And if you're doing at least anywhere from 40,000 to 400,000, what really matters is how much money are you throwing away in expenses, paying for stuff that you really don't need, versus investing that money and flipping it in that order. I am your platform partner. Place your order. Subscribe. See you in a minute. Pigs.
24 hours in a day. 24 ways to get paid. You got 24 hours. You got 24 hours. You ain't about your money, then get away from around me. So I'm about to give you more so you can overdose. I'm about to give you more so you can overdose. I'm about to give you more so you can turn my music. Turn my music. I'm about to give you more so you can overdose.